G'day everyone. Welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy, and hello Nolani and Cherry, and hello Janice. Thank you Janice for moderating today. Okay, we are back to this. I really would like to cover all the bits that I haven't done, and then I'm going to go through and sweep the rest of the painting. Now last week I was doing the arms, the arm and the legs, and I ended up doing the sheer fabric on Patreon. Oops, hang on, just let me put there we go. Just to let people know that I'm on Patreon as well. Shatan, hello. I said hello to everyone, didn't I? Cherry, Nolani, yes, I did. All right. So today I wanted to, get stuck into the lady's face because I just want to cover it, and I shall go ahead. Hope everyone's, and of course here we go. I hope everyone's week has been going really well. Getting close to a holiday break, which is, it's only like a couple of weeks away. I can't believe how quickly it goes. Certainly a lot's happened this year, but anyway. All right, I'm going to do some mixing, and this is the palette that I've been using. So anyway, so I'll mix away. Nanette, hello my dear, how you going? All right. It's really funny. You know how I always say to everyone, how you going? And this is something that we say here. Well, I don't know. I hear some people say, how you doing? But I think that's probably because of TV and stuff like that. But so when I say to you, how you going? It means, for those, it's how you doing. That type of thing. So, So sometimes I've got to think about how I say things, because sometimes they can be misinterpreted and I go, what? How is she saying that? So yes, so that's, sorry, I'm just mumbling. Just wanted to know, and how is everyone's week going? Or here I go again, I'm saying it again. So, yeah. What have you all been up to? Now, I know the Northern Hemisphere, it's freezing up there. Of course, it's winter. What am I saying? But bloody hell, it's been some... Janice was telling me it was like minus 20-something, 23. And I'm thinking, 23. Man, oh man, my you-know-whats would be freezing. Everything that protrudes out of my body would be freezing. So there you go. It'll probably snap off. Cherry says, I've got a horrible cold, but at least my COVID test was negative. Oh, wow. Thank goodness. I hope, yes. I mean, it's not nice these days. Even a cold is scary these days, isn't it? What is it? Just don't call me Sheila. You know what? My dad calls females Sheila's all the time, and he goes, oh, there was this Sheila, and I'm going, oh, wow. Yeah, so, that generation, and I must admit, I think I've said it a few times myself in the past, I've got to say, hand up, guilty, but that's just the way we say things. Yes. But yes, Sheila, yeah. They always say, or we go, we call females sometimes bird. There was this bird. We say that sometimes. So if you hear that, yeah. So yeah, Sheila. Yeah, we do say Sheila. We say chick. Hello. We say chick. We say bird. There was this chick, and she did this. You know what I mean? So this is how we. I don't know where they say it. Where you're all from. In the UK, they probably understand that. Europe, not sure if they understand that in Europe. The US, chick, bird. Definitely the UK, the bird. Definitely. And not the bird as in the finger bird. I'm talking about the bird as in the female bird. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we say bird in the UK. There you go. I thought so. I thought so. Yeah. Oh, I need more black on this. I need black. I need dark. I want dark. Where's my black? I need the black here. Yeah. Bird. There was this chick. Sometimes, yeah, we say there was this chick. And we used to say it a lot. Yeah, when we were young, or when I was younger. Hello. We're talking like, you know, ancient times, like my kids would say. Jenna says, we only say old bird when we're referring to a rude old woman. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so, you know what? Here's a funny story. When you say old bird at work, one of my colleagues, he calls me an old goat. He calls me an old goat. I'm thinking, well, you're an old grumpy bastard, aren't you? And he just laughs his head off. It's like that all the time. It's like comedy capers at work. Okay, that's me. Yeah. So, yeah. So there you go. But it's funny because we have a very good relationship. It's very good. But yeah, he calls me, yeah. Or sometimes he calls me the old girl. He calls me the old girl at work. I'm actually he's about 60. He's about in his mid 60s. So I am younger. I am considerably younger than him, but not that much, but he calls me the old girl. Yeah. Okay, I've heard, Nalani says, I've heard it said old bitty for a rude woman. Oh, okay, yeah. So, but, okay, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Janice said, oh, I've read, yeah, Janice is the old bird, yeah. And then Cherry says, that's me then, Janice. Oh, hang on. And then Janice says, okay, Jordan, no, I refuse to agree with that. And then Annette says, at least we're in good company there. There you go. Nolani says, Chrissy, do you know that goat means the greatest of all time? Well, I'll take anything. I'll take anything. And Cherry says, yes, we say old biddy. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we say that too. Yeah, we do say that. Yeah, but it's so funny, isn't it? It is very funny. And it's all endearing, you know what I mean? There's no malice or anything like that. But, yeah, because I call him a grouch. I call him Mr. Grumpy and all of that. And so, yeah. Well, you see, I do grumpy very well. The reason why I do grumpy very well is because my dad was grumpy, or is grumpy. He's not as grumpy anymore, but growing up he was grumpy. My husband is grumpy. The men that were in my life previous were grumpy, so I'm pretty good at doing grumpy. You know, it's water off a duck's back, isn't it? So, yes. Oh, Pam, hello there. How you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're talking about old goats, old birds. What else? We're talking funny things like that. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, but it's all in good fun, isn't it? Because it's actually a blessing to be this age. It's a privilege to be this age. I remind myself sometimes that it is a privilege. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Helen, hello, how you going? It's quite handy for me when I can't remember the names. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, Nanette says, or old bat. Oh yes, definitely. Definitely heard those terms, or old badlax. I don't know. Yeah, there's that. Yeah. I'm just painting in all the darks. I'm just blocking in at the moment. So I just, yeah, so if I drift off, you'll know why I'm doing it. Okay, well, Helen, hope you are well. Is this your shift? Is this your off time? Must be. Yeah. Okay, there's skin in here, so I've got to make sure that that's there. I've got to make sure that I've still, as you can see, Nanette, because you were curious to see if I'm going to do the feet. Well, I need concentration for that. I really do need concentration for that. It's very hard to concentrate on stream, but I'll do my best to make sure that you all see me struggle with the feet, and particularly how tiny they are. Yeah. I was just trying to. I was also. I just wanted to know what shows you guys are watching these days. I was because you know how I like all of these surreal fantasy ones and you know all of those kind of shows. But I like lots of shows, but in particular those. Also, there's Lock and Key. The new season has come out, so now I've got to watch the season prior to watch the next season. So I was just wondering, what have you guys been watching these days? Helen says, Chrissy, I have today and tomorrow off. Hello, that's really good. So no hurry tonight, and we'll hang out. Oh, lovely, nice for you to be here. Gosh, her ear is in there, so I've got to make sure. That's hair here. Yep, hair is there. Okay, I tried to do hands on our project today. Definitely not easy. Yes. And you know what? I don't know what's gotten into me these days. These days I've been painting small faces. Like, what is that? I'm gonna have to go back to a big solid project, big portrait, so I can do nice details. Seju, hello my friend. Hello, how you going? How is everyone doing? See, there we go, doing and the going. See, in Europe they say, well, in Romania they say doing. Sorry for the delay. I was making a batch of ultramarine watercolor. Oh, white exfoliate and white watercolor and exfoliating your nose. Oh, is it really that strong? Is that what it is? No, the only reason why I say doing and going is before we were talking about, if I was to say to you, how are you going? Well, it means like I'm saying how you do, for those, how you doing? And I wasn't sure what they say in Europe. And so, well, in Romania, we know they say doing. There you go. Okay, Helen says, I'm watching Bosch and on Amazon Prime. Bosch. Never heard of that one. The Witcher is coming out next week. Yes, I know. I'm excited. I've been watching Hawkeye. Okay. And Cherry says, I've been watching Virgin River. Oh, yes. I've watched some seasons of that one. Yes. Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it's good to lose yourself in these shows. You know what I mean? I like, yeah. When you just want to switch off from the rest of the world. Yes, definitely. Okay, Sergi says, Chrissy, I have become more self-conscious about my skin as of late. Oh, why? You're okay. I'm turning into a cat lady sooner than expected, basically. Oh, dear. What do I say to that? Okay, that's skin. Actually, that's her neck. What have I done? I'm going to leave that alone. I need to concentrate. There are 3 gaps. Oh gosh, here we go. What have I got here? Yep. Janice has been watching Christmas movies. Okay. Don't Bosch make appliances? That's what I thought. Because I've got a Bosch dishwasher. Okay. Birch, hello. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Okay. Helen says, I follow Law and Order SVU for a long time. Reminds me of my dad. We always watched Law and Order together. Wow, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, you've got a Bosch dishwasher too, Nanette. Yeah. Aren't they good? I've got the one with the tray on the top. Oh, Rob. Hello, my friend. Hello. How you going? How you going? What's this? No, it's a grumpy police officer. Okay, that's what Bosch is. Okay, yes. Oh look, Rob again. The rose amongst the thorns. Ah, dear. I hope you are well. Yes. Yeah. So you know. Actually, I think I might even use this a little bit here. Mix that in there. Yeah. Oh, hello, horsewoman. Hello, how you going? Have to leave soon to pick up daughter. I swear you changed your time. Oh, you know what's happened? I've been doing this time for a little bit, but look, I'm so glad that you're here. Hello. Hope all is well with you. Okay, hang on, I need a smaller brush here now. Let me just do that for a moment. I just need to mark out where some of these highlights are going to be, and just so I don't lose my place. Yeah. Yes, yeah. So I've been watching, so I'm definitely going to be watching The Witcher. That is like and well, of course, Mr. Cavill is very easy on the eye, dare I say, even at my age. I can still look. I'm not touching. Oh, okay, Cherry. We've got the same dishwasher. Yeah. Okay. The tray with the tray. Okay. I put the heart by accident. Oh, you can put hearts. I don't mind. You can heart us. Definitely. Okay. Okay, I knew it. I couldn't figure out why I had been missing the... Oh, that's okay, horsewoman. No problem. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, I should pretend it was on purpose. Rob, yeah, that's okay, my dear friend. You can heart us anytime you like. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just marking where I want these highlights because I know I'm going to lose it. So bear with me just for a bit as I'm doing this. You're probably thinking, what the heck is she doing? Actually, you know what? If I really like this project, this one here, if I fall in love with it, I'm going to enter this in a competition, hopefully, next year. So anyway, we'll see how I go. Well, you see, it's one thing to enter, but then there's another thing for them to accept it as as a finalist, you know. Rob, that's it. Love those hearts. Back at ya. Oksana, hello, darling. How you going? How you going? Yes. Yeah, so I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to, if I finish, there's this night one that I'm doing as well. If I finish that, I'm going to enter that as well. So let's just see how we go. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, they've got to, it's got to make the finals, doesn't it? So, you know, because we have like hundreds and hundreds of entries going into competitions and stuff like that. So I'm going to enter it and see what happens. You know, and it's all up to the judges, and it's very subjective. They might take 2 looks at this and they'll go, "What the heck is that?" You know what I mean? So, okay. Is that her ear? That's got to be, no, it's part of her ear. Her ear is in there somewhere. That's her cheek. Yeah, all this part here is her face. Okay, I've got it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, and plus it's got to be framed, and that's gonna, it always costs, always costs money. Okay, is this Alice in Mushroom Land? You know what? We're very close because I'm calling it Magic Mushrooms. It is very close to that, isn't it? What, hang on, what does Alice, is it what she eats and she grows? Or is it drink me and she grows, and if she eats something she shrinks? I'm not quite sure which way it goes. I can't remember. Oh my God, that story is so old. You think that I would know that by now. But yes, it's like that. Very much Magic Mushroom. Sergio says, Chrissy, you don't need the judges for that. We can also go. What the heck is that? That's right. What the heck is that? Exactly. Happens a lot. Yeah, absolutely. That's so funny. Helen says, I'm having an art day tomorrow. It is far too long since I've made something. Thinking about some watercolour painting. Ooh, very nice. Well, I've got some watercolour. I'm going to do some watercolour as well. I've got one already, a couple drawn out. One I want to do in gouache, and the other one I want to do in watercolour. So watch out for that one. But it's only in my sketchbook, and it's all like practice and stuff like that. So, you know, it's all about the practice, and I'm getting confident. And now watercolor and Chrissy are on one page. We are cooking with gas, or shall we say cooking with paint. Kathy, hello my dear, how you going? Magic mushroom in magic mushrooms in Amsterdam in Amsterdam is just marijuana. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well, I've been calling this project Magic Mushrooms because I can't think of a name at the moment, and I also because I like to, when I'm referring to a particular painting, I always sort of give it a name. So it's not that it's a permanent name, Magic Mushroom, but it's a project that I've just been naming for the sake of calling it something. But yes, yeah. And I've also been cooking as well. So I've been cooking. Yeah, I do that occasionally. Geez, I used to. These days I don't cook as much as I used to. I mean, I enjoy cooking and entertaining, but I used to. I made a pumpkin roll, like it's almost like with pastry. So yeah. So I've been cooking as well this week. Well, you see, my husband likes to cook. He enjoys cooking, so I go, okay, go ahead. I won't say no to that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what's the story behind this painting? The story behind this painting, there's no real story with this one. There's no story. I would, yeah. Some paintings that I do have a story, but in this case, there's no real story. All it is, it's that she, I don't know. She's probably dreaming. I would say, because this is definitely not the normal land. Very much like an Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've wrapped all our Christmas presents. Tree going up tomorrow. Well, I've only put a few decorations up this year because the tree, I just takes too long to set up, and I'll be the only one pulling it down. But yeah, I've got Christmas decorations. That's what I've got. Okay, when my husband cooks, the kitchen looks like a war zone. Yes, I know. The same here. The same here. But I don't mind it when he cooks. It means that I don't have to. Okay, I'm still experimenting. I'm still experimenting with the binder formula and some cheap pigments. What's this, Janice? It's all in the binder. That's right. It's all in the binder. It is, isn't it? See, dare I say it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rob's making lasagna. It's your specialty. Nice, nice. And Sergio says, yeah, same. I mean, how do you manage to burn? Who burns pasta? You burn pasta. How could you do that? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just blocking in here. I just making sure I know where some of these lines are, so I don't miss them. And I'll go over them. It's a bit weird, this hair, of course. Just want to know where these lines are. Okay. Oh, Julie, hello. How you going? Just popped in for a quick gander before my day starts. It's looking amazing, of course. And how are you, Julie? Nice to see you here. Jelena, hello. How you going? Oh, I've got to say, hang on. We've got for our English friends here, I've got to talk to you. It's another thing that I've been watching this week, and it's the Ashes. Now, if I say, some of you may not know what cricket is. It is one of Australia's big sports things that we have, and of course in England there's quite a few countries that play cricket. There would be the UK, there would be South Africa, the West Indies, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia, and this particular shall we say cricket session tournament, it's not really a tournament, but it's the Ashes. And I've got to say, the Australians are winning at the moment. So, okay, but I'm sure, look, there's a few other days. There's quite a few days, and it's early days yet. But I just wanted to sort of say, well, hope you guys, and I don't even know if, and of course Rob's in here as well. I don't know if you guys watch cricket. So, just wanted to ask if you watch cricket at all. Sports, perhaps. Okay. Julie says, sad. Last 2 days I leave before going back to work. Oh, yeah, well, you know. It's always sad when you've got to go back to work, isn't it? Okay. Men on horses with hockey sticks. There you go. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. That's where the horsewoman comes in, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, Janice says, are you saying ash-es or ash-ers? No, it's ash-es. It's an ash. It's a bit of a tradition. This particular game or this session is a tradition with okay. I don't watch cricket or any sport really. Oh, okay, all right. It's a bit nail biting sometimes. It's a bit of a slow sport. Oh, you can't stand cricket. Looks so boring. It's a bit like golf, isn't it? Gosh, I hope I don't offend people. Golf is slow as well. You don't watch cricket either, Jelena. Oh my gosh. No cricket's here. I don't understand it. Okay. No cricket here. I don't understand. Yeah. It's very much a one of the national sports here. Well, that's a shame. I couldn't have a dig with the. Well, you've stolen my thunder. I wanted to get stuck into you guys. Okay. I used to watch a lot of cricket when I was younger, but you know, sometimes like life gets in the way, and you know, but I've gotten back into it, and getting to know the new players as well, so it's nice. We only watch F1. Yes, we watch F1 as well. Good old Mr. Hamilton. Yes, and Verstappen, of course, the Dutch. The Dutchman. I like F1 too. Okay. Oh, Pam, you watch it all the time? The cricket? We're talking about the cricket? Yeah. Okay. Isn't the ashes actually ashes? Yes, from wickets. Yes. It's the wickets, yes, which they play for, yes, but I don't know the story properly, yes. Yes, it was, I think it was oh, hang on a sec. Okay. Okay, oh, sorry, Julie says, isn't the ashes actually ashes? Yes. Wickets, yes. And Rob says, I think the ash, yeah. It was burnt after a game a million years ago. That's right. What happened was we had beat the English on their soil, and I think the story goes like that sort of thing. And so it's like a backwards and forwards with the ashes. And I think the ashes, those particular ashes, are still in the UK. But yeah. And Rob says, I think the ashes are from where they burnt the stumps or bat. Yeah, I think it's the stumps. And they put the ashes in an urn. Yes, that's right, which they play for. That's right. But I don't know the story properly. Yeah. I think the ashes are actual ashes. Yes, they are. Yeah. Yes, says Pam Cricket. Oh, Heidi, hello. I can't believe I made it today. Can't stay long, but I wanted to say hi. Well, hello to you too. I hope you are well, my dear. Yes, so there is that as well. And it's really interesting because where I work in the office, where I work on my day job, we've got a TV going on in the background. And of course, we've put the cricket on playing during the day, and all of a sudden you hear a great big roar every time there's a catch or something, or some great big shot. And of course, everyone gets up to watch the replay. So it's a big thing at the moment here. Yes, but yeah, all good fun. Yeah, you know what? When I was young, and I used to watch tennis a lot. And I know most of the tennis stars that were in the this is going to show my age now for sure. The 70s. You know, Jimmy Connor, John McEnroe, Bjorn Borg. Oh my gosh, Vitas Gerulaitis, John Newcomb, some of the Aussies as well. Oh, just, yeah, lots. And the girls, Martina Navratilova, Chrissy Everett Lloyd, or Chrissy Everett. Oh my gosh, it's going back. It is going back. Yeah. Yeah. It is definitely showing my age there. Yeah. I had a lot more patience when I was younger to watch the sports, because I think, you know, I was a young mum too, you know what I mean? So then you know, life gets in the way, and so you end up, other things take priority. But yes, I'm from that generation. Cherry says, you got married in the 70s. Well, I got married in the early 80s. First time. Yes, Ivan Lendl, yes, was my husband's favourite player in those days. Oh, yes. He's a commentator now, Ivan Lendl, and him and, let me see, who is it? Ivan Lendl, John McEnroe, Bjorn Borg. You'll find that they commentate a lot. And if you go onto YouTube and you'll hear the banter, yes. Rob says, Chrissy, must have been watching repeats of documentaries to know the 70s. Well, you know what? I'm going to take every compliment that you dish out, I'll take. So long as they're good ones. Yeah, well, look, I'll send you how about if I send you a heart as well? I'm sending you a heart. How, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dear. Okay, yes. And of course, the 70s, when we're talking about the 70s, when we're watching sport and stuff like that, the music was a big thing. Like, I was into a lot of kind of different music, into the Eagles, into, oh my gosh, that was big. The Doobie Brothers, what else? Steely Dan, you know, that's going back. Yeah, things like that. I didn't mind Led Zeppelin. I wasn't into them so much as I was the other ones. Queen, of course. Yeah, oh gosh. Even now, sometimes when I remember back, you're not going to believe it. This is going back. I remember when I used to go to the beach, and you know how people like take their music, like every summer, you know what I mean? And I used to have like this little transistor radio. Seriously? When I say transistor, I mean, it's so funny when I call it like that, but it was this size, for example. It was this size, and it was a transistor radio. It was a radio. And I used to listen to all of these, you know, all of these songs during summer. Leo Sayer, you know, all of those. Oh, gosh. That's going back. Okay, Cherry says, I love watching Wimbledon. Oh, yes, yes. Rob. Oh, dear, dear. Well, thank you. Even the voice. Ah, jeez, you're so funny. You make me laugh. Chrissy, the clothing in your picture is amazing, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm probably the only member of my family who doesn't watch the cricket, but I love the tennis. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, look, there you go, Pam. She liked the Eagles, Billy Joel. Oh, yeah, see? And look, I'm going to sound like, you know, my grandmother, or, you know, like they don't make music like they used to, but they don't. But because they're always remaking it, aren't they? Have you noticed? I mean, I even loved, you know, the Bee Gees. You know, I loved a bit of the disco too as well, because I love to dance as well. Oh, I love to dance. And, yes. Janice. Making me blush. Jerry says, okay, we had a transistor and used to put it in the back of the car as there were no radios in the cars then. Oh my gosh. That's even, yeah. Yeah, because there were cars that didn't have that, hey? All right. All right. That's so funny. Okay. Saw Queen when they came here last year. Last year was amazing. Oh yeah, because they've got Adam. What's his name? Is it Adam Talbot? No, Adam Talbot. Is it Adam Albert or Talbot? I think he's the singer now for Queen, isn't he? He sings. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can't see Chrissy blushing, Janice. I should try hard. Oh dear. Lambert. There you go. I knew it was something like that. There you go. Lambert. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Julie. Okay. Oh, g'day, Christy. Hello. How you going? Nice to see you here. Adam Lambert. There you go. Thank you for that. See, I knew. I knew it was something like that. Okay, I love the music of Otis Redding. Oh, yes. My dad was a huge fan, but I also love Prince, Michael Jackson. So do I. Oh, my gosh. See, we're all showing our ages. But you know what? They bring, other artists bring all of this back and with their own interpretation, don't they? Yes. Yeah. This is the neck here. Make sure I get the neck here. That's the neck. Yes. Yeah. So, that's nice though. It's they're all nice. And of course, I did mention like we've had our own Australian singers as well. Like John Farnham is and Jimmy Barnes, there's a whole heap of other bands, Cold Chisel, these are all Australian bands that, and Daryl Braithwaite, all of these boys are like in their 70s now, do you know what I mean? And so, but they still pack a punch, they still have their voice because they haven't stopped singing, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And that's what it is too, like all of these all these entertainers, they sort of say they've retired, but they always come back and they're always sort of singing because people like myself won't let them go. AC/DC, yes, Julie. Yes, how could I forget? Oh my gosh, I remember though. I remember when I was a young girl and it was just major in the 70s. AC/DC. Wow. Like they play, they've played AC/DC in the Marvel movies with Iron Man like a handful of years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like that music still, they still play it. Olivia Newton-John, yes. Well, you know what, Rob? I tell you what, Olivia Newton-John, she was born in England. But then the family came over to Australia and migrated to Australia when she was a little girl, a young girl. So, but we're taking her. We're calling her Australian. But she's actually British. She was born in England. She's got an Australian accent, so that's it. Oh, yeah, Motown. Yes, Motown. Yeah, we grew up with that too, Nanette, as well. Yeah. Motown. Oh, I loved it. Oh, Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. Oh yes, beautiful. Helen says, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Went to a concert in Sirius. Are we talking about Helen? Who are we talking? Cherry says. Oh, Adele. Oh, okay. Yeah, Adele. What a voice she's got too. Yes. All these. Yeah. There's music for everyone, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's music for everyone. And I love instrumentals as well. I love world music. I like alternative music. I like, the only thing I can't do is the bang bang music. I mean, when I say bang bang, I mean like hardcore metal. Like, I can't do that. But, you know, I'll go as far as Guns N' Roses. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love all that stuff. Yep. You listen to everything, just depends on my mood. And that is true too. I'm like that as well. Depending on how I'm feeling too. Yes. Yeah. I suppose when I'm washing dishes, I don't wash the dishes, but you know what I mean. When I'm cleaning and stuff like that, I want something loud and, you know. And then when I'm arting, I listen to easy listen or books, audio books. Yeah. Usually I find that the audio books keep my bum on the seat longer, I find. Okay, Bon Scott. Yeah, let me see. And then it says, I grew up in Detroit. Okay, it couldn't be avoided. Oh, yeah, Motown, right, okay. Julie says, Bon Scott from AC/DC is resting in the Fremantle Cemetery here in WA. Really? I didn't know that. They had a massive walk down Stirling Highway called the Highway to Hell a couple of years ago in honour of him. Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. And their heritage is from Scotland too, isn't it? Bon Scott, I think it is. His heritage, Scottish. It's okay. He's ours. He's ours. Okay, our youngest wanted to be a DJ since he was young, but when Avicii killed, I'm thinking that's how you say it, he said he didn't want to lose his mind, and now he's studying IT. There you go. Pam says, I play music when I'm arting. Yes, I always have music. Oh, I find it very hard to get into it if I don't have the music going. Yes, I'm like that as well. Okay, the singer that joined AC/DC after Bon Scott is from my city in the UK. There you go. Yeah. Yes, and his voice is gritty as, which suits the music. And he was a very, a very good replacement, wasn't he? Yes, or is. He's into sports cars too, isn't he? He's into racing and stuff like that. I'd say he's done and dusted. Yeah. He's there we go, Kathy. He's on his way to the highway. There we go. That's it. That's the song. That's the song, baby. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hang on, I need a bit of a... Am I going to vacuum this? I need a vacuum. Hang on. Whoa. I'll just put the sound off for a minute. Hang on a sec. And she's back. Yes. So. So there's all kinds of music for all kinds of people and for all kinds of situation, and yeah, and I find that it helps me when I'm arting in particular. So, okay. All right, I'll just get some highlights in, I think. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, know how he met his wife. How did he meet his wife? Stevie Wonder, oh my gosh. Love his music. You know what? I would just, to this day, I would get up and dance. And I would be dancing like no one is watching. That's what I would be dancing. Definitely. Yeah, Stevie Wonder was just before my time, or part of his time. For example, yes, I mean, he was really into it in the 60s, wasn't he? Well, that's when he started. On a blind date? Are you kidding me? Was that a joke? Was that a joke? It's got to be a joke. Oh dear, oh dear. Very funny. I like that. Oh, and Sting is from your city too. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, and we used to listen to The Police. Yes. We had that in the 70s, Police. Yeah, with Roxanne and, oh my gosh. I'm hearing I can hear the song in my head now. It's playing. Roxanne. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. Are they still together? Still see each other? So naughty. Oh dear. Very funny. You people are funny. That's where the ear is in there. Okay, got it. I know where we are now. Okay. They may be together, but they sure don't see. Ah, dear, that's so funny. Very funny. Very funny. All right. Okay, there's Rod Stewart. He's still rocking on, yes. And isn't his voice getting grittier and grittier, isn't it? That's so funny. Okay. Okay. Mark Knopfler? Can't spell his name. The Dire Straits. Yeah, was born in Scotland. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's my husband's favourite band still. Dire Straits. He always, when he does, every time he wants to play something, he'll put Dire Straits on. Dire Straits or Queen. Okay, when I was young, I really loved Dolly Parton. Yes. Okay, I can sing along with all her songs. when I'm home alone, and I sometimes put it on as loud as I can. Oh yes, see that's what I mean. And then you start dancing like no one is dancing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now you can't see much that's going on here, but it's warmer on the painting than it is in real life, but I'll have to take some photos so you can see the colour that it really is. Yeah. Yeah. See, the hair's not too bad. I don't mind the hair at this, like this size. But the face, seriously, honestly, face, small faces. Like this one is what is that the size of? Look at this. Here's my thumb. You know, 2 thumbs. There we go, 2 thumb sizes. Of course, I blocked her in one live stream, but then I had to really concentrate, and on that one as well, trying to get it right. Very teeny tiny. Yes, it does save money for the gym. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, I love Dolly Parton's attitude too. Oh yeah, she just, you know, you can't tear her down. Do you know what I mean? And she's a very, very clever lady too. Very, very clever lady. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was just thinking I had something. I wasn't sure I had something to say. That's all right. It left my head, but I'm sure I'm going to. I'll think of it again. Yep. Yeah. See, people like Dolly Parton, right? And she came from the humblest of beginnings, didn't she? And there was nothing that would stop her from her dream. Such a focused artist. But you know what? You have to be a certain, for all of the ones that have had longevity, they've had a lot of obstacles that they've had to overcome, and all have come from humble beginnings. And some, like I get really interested in their backstory and how they started. Like even say for example, not just entertainment, like even sports people. Do you know what I mean? For example, I think I talked about this on 1 or 2 streams ago. Like for example, Bruce McLaren, like from the McLaren team in F1. You know, like he was from New Zealand originally, you know, and a genius, but humble beginnings, you know what I mean? And just, yeah, things like that. And yeah, I love to look at their backstory, you know. And there's a whole heap of documentaries on Netflix about things like that, so I always look at things like that. Yeah. Alright, this looks weird, I know. Yes, it does. It will for a little while. It's in the beginning stages. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? When someone wants to do something, you know, I believe that nothing is impossible. Does that sound right? Does that sound, yeah, nothing is impossible. Well, then again, I'm always Miss Glass half full. I'm not Miss half empty. So I'll always be positive. I think I'll always be positive, and I'll always push, and you know, until I can't do any more. Do you know what I mean? So at least you can always, like, if you're trying to attain something, you know, if you don't put all of your, like, if you don't put 200% in it, not 100%, 200% in it, then if things don't happen the way you want things to happen, well, at least you can say to yourself, I did the best I could. But do you know what I mean? So if someone wants to do something, you go ahead and do it, like these entertainers. You know, they wanted to do it, they went for it. The sports people, all of these sports stars and stuff like that, they just, they worked hard. You know what I mean? So that's for everything in life, isn't it? Rob says, Dolly said in an interview she wrote thousands of songs. So yeah, she is a songwriter, isn't she? Because she wrote the one for, or she wrote the one that Whitney Houston sang in The Bodyguard. Oh, I don't know the title, but I've got the clip in my head. I know the song. That was her song, and she sung it in a different. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. Okay. Let's get into her skin, hey? Let's get into her skin. Okay, I tried to put 200% into. Now you will make me blush. That's right. I will always love you. That's right. That's right. Oh, it's in my head. The song's in my head. Yes. That's right. You're so funny, Rob. Yeah. Just wondering if you guys can hear the birds. Okay, I switch off as soon as I hear that song. Not unlike Mariah Carey. Yeah. I know. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to get at is that if you want to do something, and it doesn't matter whether it's art, whether it's writing poetry or writing a book, or I don't know, anything that's creative, if you want to do it, no one's stopping you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should go ahead and do it regardless of what people say, because all of those people, how many knockbacks did they get? You know what I mean? I mean, J.K. Rowling is a classic example with the Harry Potter series. Seriously, I think wasn't it that she went to about 11 publishers, and they all knocked her back, or until the 11th one or something? So could you imagine all the other publishers that knocked her back? J.K. Rowling, she didn't give up, did she? My gosh. Could you imagine all the other publishers? They would be kicking themselves now. Sucked in, that's what I say. Sorry, that's an Aussie term that we say. You know, sucked in. Do you guys say it? Yeah. Whitney redid it for the movie. That's right. Dolly did it first in the 60s and the 70s. There you go, Nalani. Geez, you're the expert here, I think. Most definite. Yeah. Yes. I need to get her skin in so I can tell what's going on here with her hair, because before I lose my map. Yeah. And she wrote it in a cafe. There we go. We're talking about J.K. Rowling, aren't we, Cherry? Yes. Yes, I bought, and Julie says, yes, I am my biggest roadblock. I have no confidence in my abilities, but surprise myself when I do put my mind to it. Just need more time in the day. Yes, well, there you go. See? That's why I say, Julie, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Okay. Did you know that In the Ghetto is a song of hers too? Elvis had a hit with it, that one. Oh, did not know that. Oh, jeez. That's what I mean, like, you know, she's a clever, she's got it all round. She's a really good businesswoman. Oh, yes. Yeah, a businesswoman, writer, entertainer. She's got it. She's got it all, hasn't she? Yep. There's lips here. Just make sure, all I'm doing is marking these lips in here. Not even. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wrote In the Ghetto, yeah. Okay. Did not know that Elvis version. Yeah, the Elvis version was great. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just amazes me how creative people are. Yeah, and so don't let anyone, I'm telling you now, like, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything, especially yourself. And I do get it, Julie, but yeah, not without trying anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just, yeah, not without trying. And I'm not going to say that you're going to always be successful, but you're trying. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, of course, you know, health permitting, like, I understand the health. I'm not talking about those sorts of things. I'm talking health permitting and all of those sorts of things. I understand the setbacks that you might get due to health, but I'm just saying in normal situations. Yeah. Yeah, Dolly has big lungs, very big lungs. She's had big lungs for a very long time. Hard to go past those lungs. Sorry. Julie says, Daryl Braithwaite. Yes, The Horses was written and originally by Ricky Lee Jones. I love her version. Is that right? Well, what do you know? I didn't know that. And yet his version was famous. In Australia anyway. Yes. Okay. Helen says, but it is the same with my kids. They like Funky Town from Bruno Mars. like that too. The music was insane, they said. I had to listen to a few Prince songs and told them that was older. They were surprised. Yeah, I know. When you start doing that, yeah, the teenagers think, oh, you know, Mum, you've got no idea. This is the music now. Yeah, right. Yeah. Or you know what's really interesting? One of my boys, one of them, the musician, Gabriel, my youngest boy, he's suddenly discovered Frank Sinatra, all of those lounge, or all of those, sorry, the crooners. He's, you know, Dean Martin. He's discovered these, and he's 20. And I said to him, I go, oh my gosh, I go, well, there you go. Like, well, that surprises me. I didn't think he'd go back that far, but he did. Yes. Yeah. All of this section here is part of her top, her skin, the hair, and I'm just blocking in colours here. But yes, no, but it's interesting. But you know what? I'm thinking each era had their, you know, had their hits. You know, like in the 50s, it was like Bill Haley and the Comets. You know, Elvis, of course, like he went to the 60s and the 70s, but mostly 50s and 60s, hey? But each era, and even in the, you know, in the 40s where there was the Glenn Miller Band, you know, particular, you know, like the Andrews Sisters, you know, in the 40s during World War II, they were really big, you know, so and you know what I also used to watch when I was little? Abbott and Costello. They had the Andrews Sisters, because I just thought of Abbott and Costello because the Andrews Sisters appeared in some of their movies singing. Now that's going back. But I could, and of course Bette Midler, and I know that Christine Aguilera also, you know, what is it? Boogie Woogie? No, Boogie Woogie. How does that song go? Bloody hell! I know the title, but anyway, you know the song I mean. So each era had their songs. Instrumentals. I love instrumentals too. I love listening to the violin, the cello. What's his name? There's Luke. Is it Stefan? Oh, what's his name? Plays the cello. Oh gosh. And he's all right on the eye as well. Another one. Yeah. Helen says, yeah. Then we will love Tom. Then he will love Tom. Oh yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, Tom Jones. Hey, what a voice! Like, what is that? Like, how he's 80, isn't he? He's got to be 80. Yes. Oh, that's right. Stefan Hauser. Is it Hauser? He's the celloist, and his mate Luke. I remember when they and they were discovered from YouTube. They used to play on YouTube. They used to, and that's how he became famous. Of course, Andrea Bocelli. Oh gosh, all of those. There are so many types of music that people can listen to. Hey. Okay. Yes, that's right. He sings amazing. Yeah, even sitting down. I know. On the Voice, yes, the Voice UK. Yes. Yeah, I mean, because you need like lungs. You need to be, yes. Oh, yes. No, I know. Yeah, that's right. You need Dolly Parton lungs. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, and then there's Aretha I can't talk today. Aretha Franklin. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Who was a gospel singer, I think, wasn't she, to begin with? Okay, Chrissy, you can say. Oh, can you say gouache for me, please? I love the way you pronounce it, gouache. Oh, that's so funny. You make me laugh. Gouache. There you go. I'll say it again. If you like, I do encourage you though, don't I? If you like metal rock, but also love the cello, listen to Apocalyptica. Oh, Apocalyptica. All right. Wow. Okay. Sometimes I put on Spotify and let it play random song. It surprises me what comes up. Yes. Yeah. I know. And they're nice little surprises, aren't they, Helen? Yes. Yeah, I listen to Spotify as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kathy says, I'm amazed how songwriters keep coming up with new songs. And you know what? I wonder the same thing. It's their creative minds. Yeah, they're really creative, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Yes. I know. It boggles my mind too. I'm thinking how do they think of those things? Definite. Oh, nose is a bit pointy there. I know this doesn't look like much, but it's just blocking in, okay? Although I can't handle that pointy nose. She looks like a witch. Hang on. Let me just round it off, eh? There we go. Yeah, that's better. Although it probably doesn't look good from your angle, but I know what it's going to look like in the end, so that's fine. Yeah. And I love motivational music, I love music that builds and really gets you going, and I love all of that stuff as well. Yeah, there's something for everyone. Okay, and they wonder how we come up with new paintings and drawings. Same thing. Oh, there you go, Helen. That's a very good analogy to. Yes, there you go. It's all about creating, isn't it? In the field that you know. Yes, there you go. I agree with that too. Yeah, how do we all come up with things? That's interesting. Well, at least she's got a, at least she's got a face and some hair, even if it's a bit how you going. Okay. Okay. Cherry says, "Oh, I'm going to take a big dose of a night nurse in a minute and go to bed feeling groggy." Oh, okay, Cherry. Take it easy, my dear. Thank you so much for hanging around, and we'll talk again soon for sure. And I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm amazed on songwriters, how they keep on coming up with new songs. Yep. No, I read that. Let me see. Oh, further up. Hang on, hang on. I think I'm missing a comment. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Oh, here we go. I missed something here. There we go. Kathy says, "Chrissy, you know what would be fun? If the face in the mirror poked her tongue out." That one, you mean? Yes. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, gosh. There's that humour of yours. Okay, did you hear the news about Rembrandt? Oh, no? Go ahead. Please, do tell, Helen. You laugh so hard. Okay, tell us. Oh, Brandis, hello. Nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. Could you imagine if I pulled a... Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? I'd have to maybe do a Photoshop funny shot maybe to do that, because I don't think I could do it to the real thing. But yes, that would be funny. Can you guys hear my birds in the background? No? Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Well, at least the face is blocked in. Okay, okay, they spent millions of euros to discover. Even he made a sketch before painting the Nachtwacht. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He used brown paint. I bet it was Van Dyke Brown. Ooh, okay. Oh, no, Lani, you can hear them. Wow. Oh, Julia says, "Oh no, I fell asleep. So sorry. What did I miss?" Oh. Well, Rob's been very complimentary about that. Let's just say complimentary. In other words, his usual self. Yeah, this will probably be the last time you see this on a live stream. I'm going to finish the rest of it off offline. So yes, I think we've had enough of magic mushrooms, I think, for a bit. And what I might try is maybe do a watercolor painting next week. It's seen me, yes, so that would be interesting. But yes, I want to see if I can finish this off as much as possible. And mind you, the door is almost closed. There's only about this, you know, it's only about this much ajar. That's why okay, okay. Helen says, okay. Jelena. Romas. Hello, Romas. Good morning, Chris. We have beautiful kookaburras singing outside. Yes. Oh, there's all you have. We've got a whole heap of birds going on out there. Okay, my husband is listening and wants to know if the bird sounds come from your end. Yeah, no, the bird sounds are from here. Definite. Yes, definite, Helen, from here. Oh, yes. We have rainbow lorikeets. We've got cockies. We've got, or cockatoos. We've got magpies. This is all in my area, by the way. Corellas. We have rosellas. You can probably hear them now. So, because there's a lot of trees around in my area. But yes, tell your husband he's not imagining it. The birds are on this end. Okay, I've been well behaved compared to how I used to be. Oh, you are fine, Rob. You are fine. You are fine. Yes, no, the birds are on this end, that's for sure. Sometimes they get a bit too loud too. All right, let me see. Okay, now let me just put this aside. I always like to do this in the end after each session. Look back. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is what she's, well, you know, of course we're going to fix that. There's a whole heap to do here, but we've got quite a bit done on stream. So the rest is going, I'm going to finish the rest of this painting off stream, and there's going to be lots and lots of detail that should happen in certain areas. Rob says, I'm resisting making a joke. Honey, you can joke. And I'll even say gouache one more time for you. How about that? Gosh. Well, look, all right. Well, thank you all so much for hanging around. It's the end of a session today, but I hope you all have a lovely weekend and a lovely week next week. You are all the best. I say that every time, but I mean it. Thank you, dear friends, for hanging around and putting up with all my carryings on. But anyway, everyone, bye for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Oh, and again, thank you to Janice for moderating today. Bye for now.